state Senate unanimously passed a police reform bill today.
It aims to increase police accountability in our state. As Tony Benton Jr. reports, it's on its way now to the governor's desk.
A bipartisan bill known as House Bill 1006 is aimed at increasing accountability for police and enacting criminal justice reform in the state. Last summer, the Mayor's Commission on Police Reform and Racial Justice was created with members of different walks of life within the community. They began to review and address concerns of local residents after the events following the tragic death of George Floyd. The source of these recommendations is based on how to strengthen the community's trust in Fort Wayne's Police Department. I did speak with the spokesperson for Fort Wayne's Police Department, who says that they're excited for the bill, but they also say they've been applying and implementing most of these practices anyway.
We're really glad to see it, even though we've been doing these measures for quite some time. I know it bans chokeholds or any kind of strangleholds, and we had already done that way back in 2019 before anything kind of came into the news about it. De-escalation, and we've already been doing those kinds of things as well. As a matter of fact, we're just putting our officers through another round of training for that. So nothing for this city will change really with the passage of this bill.
She then added that most of the changes will be applied to smaller departments within the state.
Well, what you'll notice is the smaller police departments, those who might not have the training capabilities like a city of Fort Wayne has. So I think we'll see a lot more emphasis on those smaller departments, which will only improve law enforcement as a whole.
It feels really good to have HB 1003 passed at the state level because it just is in alignment with the recommendations that we just recently handed over to the mayor.
The commission identified 3 focus areas: race relations, communication, and departmental transparency. They'll do this by identifying and focusing the attention on the efforts. The commission believes that these recommendations will help bring about accountability, transparency, and healing.
The community should feel and know and understand that we as a city have been working the last 8 months to bring recommendations to the police department that were much needed. Take pride in knowing that they had a mayor and they had community members who were willing to come together to create those recommendations, to create some of the change that's needed here locally in our police department. And now we have law, we have state legislations that will help to mandate some of those 40 recommendations that we presented to the mayor last week.
Now, after that unanimous vote on Tuesday, the bill is headed to Governor Eric Holcomb's desk and is now awaiting his signature. Tony Benton Jr., ABC 21 News.
And here is a little more background on the bill. House Bill 1006 includes provisions for mandatory de-escalation training and misdemeanor penalties for officers who turn off body cameras intending to hide something. It also bans chokeholds in certain circumstances. The bill will also establish a procedure for the Law Enforcement Training Board to decertify officers who commit misconduct. And it will ease the sharing of employment records between police departments to help stop, quote, wandering officers from moving jobs.